Okay, so in this module we are first going to look at the drawback of the technique we used to compare two documents in the previous module, and we'll look at a new technique that is actually better than the previous techniques we have seen as of now. So let me quickly recap you quickly. Let's quickly revise what were the techniques we looked at previously. So the first technique was comparing two documents totally words, word by word, word by word, word by word. It was the most dumb approach, and we know that it is highly unpractical. Then the next approach we have looked at the previous module was, if we are given two documents, let's say D1 here and a second document D2 here. So what we did was we made the set of the words coming in these documents. So I have S1. S1 is the set of all the words that comes in D1, and S2 is the set of all the words that come in D2, right? And then we can find the similarity between these two sets. And to find the similarity between these two sets, the technique we have used was simply the intersection of these two sets divided by the union of these two sets, and this technique is known as Jacquard similarity. So in the coming up lectures we will be looking up at some more similarity measures, but for the time being we have studied one, which is Jacquard similarity. Okay, but the main logic here was, we look at the two documents, we convert these into the set of words being used in these two documents, and then we look at the similarity between these two sets. Do you now think something is wrong with this approach? Something is seriously wrong with this approach. What is wrong is, a document is simply not a collection of a document is simply not a collection of words. It is not just we throw any words anywhere in a document and we get a text. No. Whether we read a novel, whether we read a newspaper or any other document, as a matter of fact, the words are ordered, they are arranged nicely. There are well-known things which we call phrases, which we call sentences, which together make a document. And phrases and sentences, these are all about the ordering of the words. So the ordering of the words actually matter a lot. So what matters is the ordering of words. You might not be convinced with my statement. Do you think ordering of words matter this much in case we wish to find the similarity between these two documents? Maybe, may not be. So let us look at an extreme example. So I'm giving you an extreme example to convince you that ordering of words is very, very much important. So I give you two documents again. The first document D1 is, let's say, will you do it. So this is my first document which says will you do it, and I have D2 which is my second document, and it reads do you will it, right? Do you will it. Now we know that these two sentences mean totally different things, right? Will you do it and do you will it. And now if we convert these into sets, so if you convert these into sets and find S1 and S2, you will see that S1 and S2 are totally same, and the similarity of these two documents is 100% according to our previous algorithm. But that is incorrect, because the ordering of the words in these two documents have completely changed their meaning. So we need a different approach, right? And we'll discuss this different approach in this module, and this different approach is known as shingling. It is a very beautiful approach to take into account the order of words in a document. So what is shingling? Okay, let us look at what is shingling. So let us look at document D1, will you do it, right? I can convert this document not into words but into something called as shingles. So instead of a set of words, I'll make a set of shingles. And what are shingles? So if I talk about two shingle, right? So what is two shingle? Two shingle is, I will look at all the sets of words here. I'll look at all the sets of two words here which appear consecutively. What do I mean? So the set of two words here will be all the set of two words which appear consecutively. So will you is a set of two words which appear consecutively. So will you is one shingle, you do is one shingle, and do it is one shingle. So we have three shingles here: will you do, and then do it. So this sentence has four words and two shingles. So all of these are two shingles. And if you look at the two shingles for this second document, do you, will it will be do you will, and will it, right? And now instead of comparing the set of words, you compare the set of shingles. So you can see here now, if you compare the set of shingles, you can quickly see that there is none of the element which is common. And this approach then says that the Jacquard similarity of these two documents is 0%, right? So shingling is an approach we are going to use in the future for comparing two documents. Can you tell me the set of three shingles in these sentences? So the set of three shingles in these sentences is, so one three shingle is will you do, and right, and one is you do it, and here do you will and you will it. So similarly, two shingle, three shingle, we can have a four shingle, right? Four shingle will look at all the set of four consecutive words. So four shingle here will be this complete sentence will you do it, and here also this complete sentence do you will it, right? Now, okay, we are clear with what shingling is. Before ending this video, I have a quiz question for you to test your understanding. So the quiz question is pretty straightforward. If you have understood what I said till now, you can answer it very easily. So we have an approach 1, right? So in approach 1, what we did, we look at the sets of words of two documents, right, and determine their similarity, Jacquard similarity of sets of words of two documents. In our approach 2, which we discussed in this module, we looked at the sets of k shingles in two documents, and then we determined the similarity, that is the Jacquard similarity of these sets of k shingles, right? Now my question to you is, for what value of k is A1 same as A2? This is a pretty straightforward question, and I want you to answer in the comments below. Okay, before ending, in the next video we'll look at the more intricacies of this shingling approach. We'll look at what should be the optimal value of k, and what more can we do to compare our documents in a better way. Moreover, what are the difficulties we face pertaining to the space and the efficiency, the processing power, and the complexity of all these things. I don't want to fill all this stuff into your mind, so you can simply go to the next video and watch it.